I suppose we're live. Does the bot work now? I guess not. Oh, there it is. Is she what bullshit poll? Oh wait, I forgot I can't curse in the first like 15 minutes of a YouTube video. My bad. How do you do polls? I forgot how to do polls. Whoa. Which turret is your favorite? And the chat notification still works. Great. Oh, think we're all set then. Actually, let me check if media request works. Not that I think anyone will care to do that. Just in case. Is it gonna play? Oh, no, because it has copyright in it. That makes sense. Well, I guess you could request if you have non-copyrighted stuff you want to play. That's fine. But yeah, that's it. I think we're set up. And it's 5 minutes into the stream, so I think we're gonna get started. What's up, YouTube? Long time no see. So long story short, I got myself a little free trial of Maya that I've been using for the past like 15 days. And I decided I wanted to start a project and see if I can finish it in 2 weeks, because I don't plan on spending like $200 just to use Maya, to be honest. So we're gonna speed run this shit. See how it turns out. What's up, Drakon? Welcome back. You're typically in here like all the time. I appreciate that. And yeah, I familiarized myself with it a little bit because I was helping my friend export some animations for a project I won't reveal quite yet. I'm pretty sure they're keeping it a secret, so I'll keep it a secret too. And then I did a little sandbag animation over on my Twitch, which I'll promote once and only once. But now we're going to work with some turtles because I really like these designs. No, well, now, yes, for the next 2 weeks I am, but I don't plan on using it like permanently in the future. I think I'll stick with Blender for that for the most part, just because it's where I have my most experience. But it's not a bad program by any means. 30 days is really just enough to give me an impression. I still don't know what like half these buttons do or like anything like that. So, like, I don't know. Is it worth the money? Probably. Am I gonna spend the money? Hell no. I think that's fair. But yeah. So the basic idea of this animation is a just that scary story TikTok sound everyone's been using.
You
but
better
applying
not
it
mess
to
with my
turtles.
gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie Goopy, General Munchkin Man, Lil Jim Bob, and worst of all, Larry.
See, I don't know much about how Blender operates on Chromebook. I know it's not very polite to Macs. But, that's unfortunate. There always seem to be like weird caveats and stuff as far as not using 3D programs on a Windows computer or even a Linux. Okay, so where do I want to start with this? And I really wish I could get rid of this audio scrubbing, but for some reason it just appears to be permanent. Like I looked up how to fix it and there's like nothing. So I guess we just have to suffer with... I mean, we could just mute it, but... I want it as like a marking or whatever. So I know where to put stuff in the animation. And I did these poses like 2 days ago, just to get the idea I wanted. Just going for like a hard album cover type of thing.
You better mess with my game.
Yes, we have the markers on the timeline, so I don't need the audio. I'll mute for now. Do I fuck with Marvel Rivals? Not at all. I've never played a hero shooter or anything like that. I think if I ever did play one, it would probably be Marvel Rivals. because I don't have too much dignity and pride to play Overwatch and whatever the other one is. Marvel Rivals seems like it's the only one with like staying power. And I have friends who play Marvel Rivals, so I could join them if I ever get that desire, but nah. I'm assuming you do though. Who do you main? If hero shooters have mains, I don't know. I feel like I'd probably be like a Spider-Man. That's really like the only Marvel superhero I like, to be honest, aside from Hulk. Oh, hell yeah. Iron Man's at least like top 5 Marvel superheroes. Not the MCU version, of course, but just comics version, TV versions, etc., etc. Hey, welcome back, Sunic. Back on the YouTube. We're messing around in Maya for the preceding few streams. If you're asking if you can like animate with it and post it in your videos, yeah, sure. That's what it's for. Animation practice and all that stuff. Yeah. So I'm animating the camera first just because I want to get in my mind, like, the way the cameras move and the characters move are like in sync in a way, and the way I'm thinking about it right now, so it'd be easier to get the camera idea first, then do the characters after. That's typically how I do it, but most of my shots have like a static camera, so it doesn't really matter. See ya, Sunic. Thanks for popping in. I don't know why this is like confusing me. So the way they animate, or I guess you could say rig cameras in my eyes, they have a perspective tool which rotates the camera around, and then they have the actual camera which you can move. You can create the same setup in Blender, but typically people just rotate the camera itself. So it's something to get used to, I guess. Yeah, pretty much everything else is the same though. You got focal length and all that other crap. I didn't want to try to animate like the camera focus, but I'll figure that out during like polishing stages, I think. I don't play Fortnite. Again, it'd be one of those games I'd play with friends because I have a lot of friends that play Fortnite too. But it just does not interest me in the slightest. Hell, even my brother does. He was telling me the other day, they brought OG Fortnite back, and I'm like, cool, I guess. I guess. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but congratulations. I did see the Miku leak. I don't know if it was a leak or a genuine announcement, but that it's pretty scary to say that, you know, a Sega mascot is well, and now Sega mascot is coming to Fortnite. Opens up a lot of doors. That's kind of scary. Next, we're going to get Freddy Fazbear in Fortnite. Travis Scott to return. I didn't know he left. I thought he was still in there. And Cynic, I haven't seen any of your videos. Turn the audio back on.
You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie Goopy. Mess with my gang. Gang. Or you'll...
What frame?
Or you'll be messing with.
I see.
You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie.
What is it?
Or you'll be gang, or you'll mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie Goop. Mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with my gang. or you'll be messing with open. Or you'll be messing with
zoom in the camera a bit.
my gang. With my gang. Or you'll be messing with or you'll be messing with you'll be messing with I better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with
Okay. I think I'll stop the camera animation there. I'm just gonna animate shot per shot. See how far we get to it. This whole first 85 frames is just gonna be this. And then after that, when he starts listing off the names, it'll be like individual shots of the characters introducing themselves, you could say. Or just doing something silly for the camera. And I was gonna have Leo lip sync this first part of the audio, but these rigs don't even have mouths on them. Well, aside from Raphael. Well, unless you just wanted him to do this the entire time. Wouldn't really make that much sense. But yeah, he's got a full jaw. Give him an underbite if you, or an overbite if you want to.
You better not mess with it. You better not mess.
I don't know actually, because I don't know how shape keys in Maya work. But yeah, you can see like in the topology too, like the mouth is sewn together. So like they couldn't animate it if you wanted to like that. Yeah. Does make it kind of awkward, but we'll deal with it. The models are free from Kiel Figgins, I think is how you pronounce the name. He's like probably the most popular Maya rigger out there. He does all the free stuff and stuff for like Agora and all those Maya animation challenges. These rigs have been out for a while, but you know, I never got to use them because I'm not a Maya user. Well, yeah, they're pretty sick designs. He didn't do the designs, someone else did the designs and the models. Well, yeah, like I'm not even a big TMNT guy myself, but these, I really like these models. I've always preferred when the turtles look distinguishable from each other aside from just the color bandanas and like the slightly different shades of green. But that Raph is like a huge, bulky guy. And Don kind of looks like Oogway because he's wise. Like, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Go keyframe some of the bones here just to make sure when I get to posing, this pose isn't messed up, because I spent way too long polishing this to lose it. I don't know why I bothered to post the feet like this if you're not even going to see them. Might be all the ones that are like critical. Oh, the hips. Yoink. So similar to Blender, they're like two render engines. Well, I think there's like three here. They have viewport, which is what we're in now. It's just kind of like a little easy workbench to give you like some default lighting to look at, and then the main thing people use for rendering is Arnold. I'm not going to go into Arnold just in case this shit crashes, but it actually crashed my PC like a few days ago, so I'm not gonna dibble dabble with that. But yeah, Arnold is most similar to like Cycles, and then Viewport is like Eevee. I'm assuming you're a Blender user, which is why I'm comparing the two. But yeah. And then when you look at the objects, you have like attributes is how they organize their stuff. So they have like texture attributes to get like the images in, and then basic like materials and stuff. So same shit, different, but it's just rendering, lighting. I'm trying to decide if I want to like render this at all, but if I do, I'll probably try to export it to Blender and then render it there, because I don't know if I'll have time after I'm done with the animation and everything. Hey there. What was I trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out how to animate in stepped mode. me do that.
You better not mess with my game.
Well, that ain't stepped, is it?
You better not mess with my game. With my game. Better mess with my game.
It just occurred to me these guys only have 3 fingers, so I don't know how I'm gonna make them do a finger wag with like 1 of 3 fingers. I don't know if that's gonna read well, like at all. But we'll see, I guess. It just kind of looks like he's flipping you off. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, kinda, right? Oh, shoot.
You better not mess with my game.
I tried to make it work. I was hoping it would put it into stepped interpolation automatically. There might be a way to do that, but I don't know how. Oh well, look at that. Ask and you shall receive. That'll be the poll for the next stream. Does it look like he's wagging his finger? Does it look like he's flipping you off? And that'll decide what I do that day.
You better not mess with my game. You better not mess with my gang. You better not mess with my gang. You better not. You
Let me turn that audio off. It's starting to piss me off. It just occurred to me that I can do this. Wow, I'm so good at animation. You wouldn't believe. I really wish like both view panes updated like at the same time. It's really only when I click inside this window that it becomes active, I guess, and the playback is real time. Yeah, I feel ya. At least I only have to animate 3 fingers this time. It might be a problem on Don though, because my idea for not Don, Mike. Where did I go? I want to have him like holding this pizza. But this pizza doesn't have a bone on it. So it's like I gotta have him hold the object between these 3 sausages right here. How do I animate Sonic characters? Shit, I don't know. Practice, I guess. they do have like really big hands, and like that's kind of something that comes up a lot, is whether Sonic characters are animated poorly because they have big hands and you don't know what to do with them. But I think that makes them more fun to animate because you get to really like do things with their hands that you can't do with like regular human hands. Because with human hands, it's always like, oh, no real human would pose their hand like that. Why are you posing it like that? Well, with Sonic, you can kind of do whatever you want because he's a cartoon character. Someone's spamming that heart button. Appreciate you. Should have this be lower a teeny bit. Nah. I figure I should just tell you what kind of games I play at this point. Right now I'm playing a lot of Spark and Zero. Cause I need to get my $70 worth out of that game. I typically don't buy games that expensive, but I just needed it. The Budokai Tenkaichi series was my childhood, and I needed to relive that experience. And right now I'm regretting it because the Goku Black story is, the what ifs on that are crazy. But yeah, Bandai Namco and their $70, $60 games. I couldn't be persuaded to spend $100 on like the Ultimate Edition bundle just to get like Broly Day 1 and stuff like that. But yeah, Bandai got me. They got me good. Probably gonna get me again with this Bleach game too. I'm gonna need that expeditiously. And then the winter Steam sale got me. I've been playing through Pac-Man World Repack. I also grew up on Pac-Man World, so just a lot of nostalgia farming for me these days. You talking to me? I'm doing just fine. Dude, yeah. Oh, it looks good, and I'm afraid I'm gonna be disappointed by like something they didn't show in the trailers. But maybe that's just me being like, what's it called? Skeptical. But like, I have high hopes. Bleach has not gotten a game with that much quality poured into it before. And I'm happy for it regardless. Isn't it supposed to be coming out like March or April? Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop some money on that. Forgetting not to move the camera. I'm glad it doesn't auto cue those movements, because holy, that's another thing between Maya and Blender is like the way the camera works. Like, you know, in Blender you can just hop in and out of the camera as soon as you dolly. Here the camera just sticks with you, and you can lock the camera, but then you won't be able to animate it. So for me to be able to animate it and stuff, I have to have these two view panes of, you know, just the scene and then the camera that's going to render. In some fan fiction, I'm sure that probably happened. Maybe in a death battle or something. Let me turn the audio back on just to see what that looks like.
You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing.
Eddie is there. Now I don't know why they just got these clipping like that. I'll just shove those in there and call it a day.
You better not mess with my gang. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang.
We'll move on to animating Mikey here. Let's get this pizza back in place. See, this is weird because, like, it's parented to the hand, but I guess because it's got some, like, rig finagling going on, it's like, it don't work. It just don't. I don't know what's going on. Like, the widget's way down here. Yeah, telepathically. Y'all took a page out of Green Lantern's book. That's why they're green. Everyone knows that. Let me see if we can make that work. It's also not lost on me that a complete banger is playing right now. It's the shortcut for D. That's what it is. Oh. It's a shortcut you can do to change the pivot point on things. And previously it's been inconsistent for me, but it's working today, thankfully. Good. Hell yeah.
You better not mess with my game.
Oh, you know what I forgot to check? To make sure it works before stream starts? Yeah. There he goes. 55 minutes. You could do some damage with that. Also, one thing I forgot too is that one thing people rave with Maya about is that they have like a bone picker thingy. I couldn't figure out how to get that working, and I also didn't have the patience to figure that out. So we're just doing the classic bone hunt. Also don't really use those in Blender all that much for the rigs that do have them. I think those are all of the bones that need keying for him. I'm not whispering now. Happens when I get productive, I guess. I just lock in.
You better not mess with me.
Let's make that look less gross. What if I rotate it a little bit?
You better not. You better. You better not. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be. You better not. You better not. You better. You better not.
It's just munching. I do feel like it needs a slight bit of movement, but I don't know what to do. Maybe like bob his head like he's listening to music or something.
You better. You better not. You better not mess with my. You better not.
Thinking of having his hand come up with the pizza, but I think I'll just have it out the whole time, and then he'll just pause when he reaches here. Because like the original plan was have him like, you know, open his mouth to act like he's about to eat it, and then pause, but you know, there's no mouth, so can't do that. Yeah. That's a part of the process, though. Just adjusting to what you can do instead of forcing things. It's kind of what I like about this experiment I'm doing in general. It's like in any other time I'd be working with the rig and blender, I'd probably just add what I thought was missing instead of just, you know, coping and doing something else. And I think that's a problem with my projects getting too big and too ambitious. With mine, I'm kind of forced to just, you know, take a step back and adjust. Now, where is the elbow bone here? I would imagine weight painting's the same, perhaps. Because, like, if it's the same in frag motion, I'm assuming it's the same for Blender and like every other software. I don't know if they have like brushes or if they just like assign vertices another way. Yeah, that's like rigging is like the only thing I would argue is probably significantly different as a process between programs. It's not only like, you know, Blender has constraints and all that stuff and modifiers. Maya has like different systems and stuff. trying to figure out what's a good orientation for his hand here. Because I want the pizza readable. But I also don't want the pizza clipping into his face. That's pretty important. I'm also very afraid of gimbal lock. Apparently that's an issue in Maya, because Blender has a rotation system called like quaternion or something. It's like avoids that whole deal, but essentially if you're only animating rotation on 3 axes, what can happen is like it can't rotate further. So you have to like find a rotation order that avoids that lock system. I watched like one video on it before, so I can't explain it too well, but whenever I'm animating like shoulders or hands, I guess that's something to be mindful of. It can happen in Blender too if you're not using the default rotation system, but yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I think that's fine for a pose. A dinky the hand. Notice that. Oh, that's the finger. So I'm not that stupid. Check the timing on that.
You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang.
Like how
or you'll
awkward it
be
is now.
messing with mixing with
Why are you like this? Now it's like drifting.
or you'll be messing with
Let me save before I do something stupid. Okay, there it is.
You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang.
Oh man, OBS is struggling a little bit. Hope the stream isn't too laggy for you.
With my gang. or you'll be messing with.
I heard a chat notification sound, but I didn't see anything in chat. Oh, that's why. So it shows up in the... Interesting. It's not showing up in YouTube chat, but it is showing up in live chat. That's weird. But yeah. That's like the worst part of animation. Is like, by the time I'm done with this, the idea is no longer funny to me because I heard the audio like 19 times over, 19,000 times over.
Mess with my gang, or you'll be.
I don't think animating for comedy is hard because it's like, it's no longer funny. And it sounds like a YouTube poop when you scrub through the audio too.
Or you'll be you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with you.
Oh, there's a mute button. I didn't have to right click it at all. Neat. You better not mess with my gang. What? Okay, now I'm lost. Why did Leo just like shift to the left or something? What? Okay, this software pisses me off sometimes. I don't understand why the camera just like moves sometimes, and then I have to like reset it. Like, what is that? Also, red is winning the polls by a landslide. Did not expect that. People really like Raphael out here. And nobody likes Donatello. The red one, I'm thinking of making like completely sadistic So he's probably gonna notice, like, as soon as the camera pans over here, he's probably just gonna look dead at the camera and, like, you know that motion people do with their thumb where they slit it across their throat to be like, I'm gonna kill you? That's my idea, but except he's gonna do it with this, whatever this thing is called. I forget what it's called. Not a scythe, but I'll just call it a triple knife for now. A stake? No, it's not a stake. But yeah, that thing. And then the purple one's probably just gonna wave high or something because he's too smart to be stupid. As long as it looks like the pizza's going in its mouth from this angle, I'm fine with it. It's clearly not over here, but I think over there it looks about right. That's all animation is about, is just cheating. Tricking people into thinking something's happening when nothing is happening. I think I need that to happen sooner. Maybe like right here. I want to try to make him like gulp. I don't know how I'd animate that. Like have his throat go up somehow, but I don't know if there's a bone for that. Let's see. You mean to tell me there was a pizza bone this entire time? Christ. I just made my life more difficult for no reason. Shit. And it has the... God damn it. I might be stupid. So basically, I assumed that the pizza didn't have a bone on it because I didn't, or controllers rather, because by default, this rig has it set to not show the bones at all. So this little eye bone right here shows all the different bones, and 0 means they're hidden, 1 means they're visible. By default, the pizza was just gone. So I assumed it was just like an object he threw in there for funsies, but you know, it's something you can actually animate, and I didn't realize that. I'm not sure if there's a way for me to undo what I did already, so I think I'll just have it continue whatever BS I've already done. Because I don't even remember what it was parented to. Or I might do that off stream just so I can get those sub bones. Because I would like to animate the pizza drooping. Otherwise, this is just a very hard slice of pepperoni pizza. But yeah, that'll be a complicated process, I imagine. So I'll avoid it for now. I think I might... What was I doing before? I was looking for more face tweakers before I found that. Doesn't appear to be those. So I can't make the gulp. I'll just have him stop chewing. Well, that's another question. Can I make him blink? Does he have eyelids? He's got eyebrows. I guess that just moves all of them. Let's select this bone. Alright, whatever. What the heck? Sheesh. Thanks for the heart spams, whoever that is. Oh, crap. See if we can get this guy looking worried, petrified even, distraught. Said this before in a Twitch stream, but I really wish there was a way for me to just not select the body mesh. It's really annoying just to have it be selected behind all these super thin bones. I know you can change the bone width, but can I just like not select meshes, please? Is that a thing? I'm assuming it's a thing, I just haven't figured it out yet.
be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with. Or be messing with. When messing with.
Right. I'm gonna animate Raph. Now, how much? We've been live for an hour 30. When do I want to end stream is the question. I'll at least start Raph. Actually, let me mute that first of all, but I want to exaggerate the expression some on his eyelids. If I can do that. Doesn't appear that way, so never mind. Now there's gotta be something. Right? Right? Tracker, breathe, shoulder, prop. I guess not. I'll just leave it there then. Raph time. Everyone's favorite, apparently. What the heck? What's going on with his bones? I just can't select this head for some reason. And it's also like disappearing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Weird. Have to key a lot of things on this guy because this pose was very difficult to figure out. Big body, small limbs, and having him like sit almost crisscross. It's like OBS is going crazy again. Apologies about that. Is my phone still on the Wi-Fi? That might be part of the reason, at least. Find where this elbow pointer is. Probably buried somewhere. Oh, this is where that bone selector would come in handy. Isn't there a way to x-ray skeletons? Nah, it's gotta be an easier way to do this. Let me just try to find. Oh, yeah. Search tool, duh. This it? Okay, there it is. Then did that. What? Is that all the things I needed to key? I think so. Okay, I'll be right back. But you can start this animation while I'm gone. I'm back. Hope you enjoyed watching this animation loop like 20 times. Actually, how much of this soundtrack do we have left? Let's say we end stream when this soundtrack ends. This is about a 3-hour soundtrack, so still have a decent amount of time to do some damage to this animation. Occurred to me during the playback though, I don't like how this pose looks exactly. Maybe I'll have it go up a bit more. Rotate like that. Just to give the little point back a bit more power. A bit more sauce. A little more sauce, yeah. But yeah, Raph time. Right now I'm trying to think. If I want Raph to do like this slit throat taunt thing, I'm either gonna have to flip around the tool. But no, that'll make it awkward because his arm's too short to like point it at his own neck without stabbing himself. So like, I think we're just gonna have to do it as it is. But it's just the hilt of the blade will be pointed at him. This Raph's not that stupid. Right? Oh, I didn't key that bone. That's why it's weird. Actually, let me key it right now. And then I'll go back and readjust. It's also kind of weird to have him slitting his throat when he doesn't really have a neck. So I'm trying to be mindful of like the spacing there so that it's still like readable as to what he's doing. Very mindful. So menacing. like it. Just a complete psycho. That's kind of the issue I'm thinking about is like, are these accurate portrayals of the actual Ninja Turtles? But I also want to like integrate the way these designs look. And that here, Raph does look like he'd do something like this. But in the cartoons and stuff, maybe he wouldn't. I'm not too into TMNT to know that kind of stuff. You know. I did like the newest movie though. That movie was pretty cool. feel like I'm trying to add more movement in places, but I honestly don't. Not sure if it needs it. It's a pretty simple pose. Might even be able to animate Dawn before we're done here. That'd be pretty sick. Yeesh. The stream is way far behind. That's lovely. Yeah, there OBS goes again. I swear I don't have this many issues on Twitch. I don't understand what it is about YouTube. It doesn't like me. This elbow bone's gonna be a pain to find too, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Nope, that's his name. I guess we'll look for it. That's the wrong turtle. I always get Leo and Don confused. I feel like Don is such like a leader name, especially with all like mafia stuff and things. Like, you know, the Don being like the head of it all. And instead Don's just like the smart guy here. Why is it so tiny? What? That's a little weird. I forgot to put the stick, the staff, sheathed. Doesn't change much, but utterly confused. Where's the bone? Why? Okay, well, there it is. Daddy. What the hell, boy? Triple times, it's crazy. I'm decide how fast I want the wave to be. I feel like that's about right though. I don't want it to stray from that key pose too much, but I also don't want it to be too boring. Maybe he should wave with his other hand, actually. How does that look? Yeah, that's not too bad. Feels a lot more natural than just taking your resting hand off and waving with that. Okay. I think the key idea is there. I think what I'm gonna do is I haven't decided if I'm gonna like fully stylize this animation in like the same way the recent movie did with like all the animating on twos and whatnot. I think I'll just keep up with the blocking, and then if I like how that's looking, I'll just keep it like that instead of tweening it to be on all 24s, but we'll see. Because I think with these designs in particular, I feel like both a traditional 24 on 24 or something more stylized, both would be fine, but I guess it's whatever I'm feeling next time we stream or next time I work on this, because I don't know if I'll be streaming this over the weekend, and if I do, it'll probably be without the mic, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm running out of things to say, and I'm kind of hungry, so yeah, I'm just gonna get on out of here, but without rolling the credits first. What a perfect song to roll credits to. Thanks to everyone who came through. And Dracon for staying the whole time, which is crazy. And like I said, I do stream on Twitch, so if you like the streams and you want to see more of them with copyrighted music, since I'm not daring to play any copyright music on YouTube after what I had to go through last stream. So yeah. See y'all later.
Bye-bye. See you later.